Imagine a totally normal day where you get back from work, you're going about your daily routine, and you smell something that's a little bit off. So you go into the garage, you take a look around the house, and by the time you get back to your living room, your wall is smoldering. You've just been the victim of an electrical fire, and by the time the fire department gets there, your house might be a total loss.
Right near downtown El Mirage, which is west of Phoenix for folks that are less familiar with the Phoenix area. And this is not the only fire that firefighters are dealing with today. There's also a personal harm.
This is an example that unfortunately we see all too often in fire departments around the country, where it's nobody's fault per se, but it's still a life-altering event. And it's after these events that most people realize they don't have a plan in place for themselves, they don't have a recovery plan for their pets, and it can be emotionally and financially straining. So they oftentimes feel like, as a victim of these situations, they have to take their pets and put them into a shelter because they cannot care for them anymore. And the shelters oftentimes are overcrowded and are kill shelters, which means, unfortunately, sometimes these animals do not survive. Companion Pets in Crisis was formed because we don't believe that anybody should ever be faced with that decision. The founder of Companion Pets in Crisis, Lisa Martin, used to work with the fire department in the crisis response unit. She saw this day in and day out. So she founded CPiC with a mission that she wanted to keep pets and their families together in times of crises. Our vision is that by providing these services, we can help families recover and we can reduce the unnecessary surrender rate, thereby reducing the shelter euthanasia rate and overall improving the health of companion pets and their families. Companion Pets in Crisis is a 501c3 nonprofit agency. We are the only organization in our community that fire departments and other humanitarian groups have access to for their first responders to rely on when they go on these 911 crisis calls that involve pets. When our agency gets a call from one of our partner groups, we immediately dispatch a team of very highly trained volunteers who go to the scene where that incident occurred. We then assess the situation and we see who's been affected, how many animals there are, what breed or variety of animals there are, and how we can help. And our goal is to immediately provide any type of assistance that we can. We provide emotional support for the families and the animals who have been affected. We can provide pet supplies, which can be very valuable, like dog food, cat food. In the case of an exotic animal, sometimes we can help out with unique situations. And then we'll also provide emergency boarding for those animals if they've been displaced because of a fire and have nowhere to live, or for some reason have to be separated from those families. We would much rather help out with some temporary sheltering or however we can with dog food and help a family fully recover than seeing these pets go onto a kill list and not making it out of a shelter environment. One of the other things that we also do, which is quite unique, is we have our highly trained volunteers who will provide emergency medical assistance as well to animals who, in a house fire case, have potentially had smoke inhalation or in some other disaster have been injured. In addition to all this animal care, Companion Pets in Crisis also provides resources and support that enables families to recover from the crisis and then become self-sufficient once again. We also provide pre-crisis planning solutions for families with pets, which we call the blue sky operations, where we can sit down with you and try to come up with a plan to mitigate any damage or stress to your pets in the event of a crisis. And in the event that something does happen in the most unfortunate circumstances, we also help with the loss of life services as well. Everything Companion Pets in Crisis does is entirely free to the community, and we are 100% based on donations. So anything you can do to help donate or share this message with your family and friends would be greatly appreciated. For more information, visit our social media channels on screen or go to cpicaz.org. That's cpicaz.org. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at 623-777-9299. Thanks for watching.